How's it going, YouTube? Got FourthStarTCG here, and I've been spending most of my money on PSA submissions recently, but that doesn't mean I don't have a little bit left over from some purchases from Japan. So I've got a bunch of great cards to crack into and show off. This is probably from a while ago, all these purchases, but I'm really excited to see everything that I bought, some of which I've probably forgotten that I purchased. So without any further ado, let's crack into it and see what I got from Japan this time around. I'm really trying to focus on like completing some of my collection goals, not buying a ton of cards that don't necessarily need to be graded and stuff. So looks like we got a bunch of bulk. That's nice. Nice Reggie Drago from S12A. And ooh, there we go. That is a nice card to kick this off. Drifloon from Stormfront, Japanese Stormfront. Yeah. Looking pretty good. Got a little bit of wear along the top corner there and some chipping in the corners, but this is pretty standard for these cards. Still really, really nice. Beautiful Atsuko Nishida art. Just love that stuff. Yeah, these Diamond and Pearl Shinies, huge fan of them. I'm getting closer to having a complete set of them. Some of them are graded, some of them are good grades, some of them are not the best grades, but I think it would be nice to at least... Sorry, I'm going to crack this out. I think it would be nice to at least have a complete set. Looks like this is packed with some magic cards. That's interesting, but oh boy, it's another Diamond and Pearl Shiny. This one a Shinx. Really cool. I'll have to take it out of its larger sleeve here. Again, looks like some very minor chipping along the bottom corners, but that, again, that's standard with these cards. That's to be expected. And yeah, really, really nice on the back. Again, you can see a little bit of that chipping in this corner, but that's probably like a 9 quality card, which is really nice. Yeah, I'll have to double check these for things like dents and stuff later on, but that's huge. Those cards are really expensive now, especially in 10s. Anything that's close to being a 10 in those cards is a lot of money. Careful with this paper, I don't want to rip or damage any cards. Ooh, nice. Okay, I think I accidentally bought. I think what did I do? I think I saw it and it was super cheap. It was a special art. I love the special arts. And I just threw in a bid, and then I didn't look at the pictures closely, and I believe there is where's the dent? There's a dent on here somewhere. I'm sure of it. Yep, right there. Yep, you can see that impression. That was disclosed on the listing. I wasn't screwed, but yeah. I just I didn't click through all the pictures. I saw, beautiful special art. I thought this was probably mint. But this is a perfect binder copy. Nothing wrong with that, and a lesson learned for me. Even, I've been buying from Japan for quite a while. Even me, I screw up sometimes and buy a card that I shouldn't. But you can't get too messed up by it. Just gotta move on. All right, yeah, no idea what the Friday Night Magic is. This, yeah, and then other Magic the Gathering cards. All the packing stuff is interesting. All right, let's see what this one is. Ooh, boy. Oh, that's really nice. Duskull. Another Diamond and Pearl Shiny. More just very small chipping. That top corner on the bottom there. Back is really clean. That's always the story with these cards. Even if you can find them in mint condition where the back is really clean, they'll have a little bit of chipping on them. And that, again, that's just standard. Beautiful Kuki Saito art there. And yeah, this Duskull was one that I did not have. So I was very happy to get that one. This one looks like it's kind of already been opened. Maybe that was just by the middleman people to make sure everything is in there. Looks like it is. Always got some bulk. Nice Fido there. And what's this one? There's the actual card. Ooh, cool, okay. Fan Rotom, Platinum 2. Another secret rare, another slight chipping in the corner. You can see that there. More in the bottom. But another one where the back is pretty dang clean. And again, that's just the story with these cards. Okay, this, I believe, is just in a sleeve and some bubble wrap. So I'm going to cut it out because I don't want to mess with that. Okay, got a beautiful Cacturn EX here from the Quick Constructed Starter Pack. So let me take a look at that. Ooh, boy. Oh, that's clean. Oh, we love to see that. I think I got this for pretty darn cheap. Yeah, that's really nice. Would not be a 4th Star Japan Mail Day without some Japanese EX cards. There's one. Here's a second. A Dustox EX. This is a set-based card. I always pick these up when I can. They've gotten a lot more expensive recently, as people kind of realize how rare they are. Mirage Forest. Beautiful stuff. And again, that's clean too. Definitely at least a PSA 9. Awesome. Yeah. Really, really nice for that. Huge fan of the Japanese EX era. And yeah, I'm going to be buying this for a very long time. Alright, looks like this is somewhat already opened for me. Looks like they at least tried to check on these cards for me. Sliced open the side. Here we go. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, sweet. The new Getsis Secret Rare from, I think it's Triplet Beat. And yeah, these sleeves are a little opaque, but I'll take it out and show it to you here. Hideki Ishikawa art. Really, really nice. I like this Secret Rare better than the special art. Really like this. Just beautiful stuff. So yeah, I bought 2 of them. I think I bought this off Mercari or something, and you know, usually when you buy from Yahoo Japan or Mercari or whatever, it makes sense to buy multiple things if you can, because with the fees that are tacked on and everything, it just ends up making more sense. So I'll probably grade these at some point because I really like the artwork. I think the centering's maybe a little bit better on this one. But yeah, I did pick up 2 of those, these beautiful Getsis. Had to do it. Not a huge fan of a lot of the really modern stuff. Even the EX special art, I think they're great. I just think they're so expensive, you know. It's often I just can't justify doing it when like the price of a modern special art is like the price of a PSA 9 English EX card. I feel like, you know, what I want for my collection, I'll go with the PSA 9 English EX card. So it looks like it did pick up a couple of modern cards here. These are the cheap ones. Radiant Eternatus. Really, really nice. It's beautiful. Aurora Keldeo. Incredible stuff. Keiichiro Ito art. Same artist that did the Moonbryon. Lots of discourse over Moonbryon now. Price is insane. Black labels. Black labels are something else. I won't get into the black label discussion on this video. But I also picked up just some V-Star Universe special arts. These are just, you cannot go wrong by buying these. Usually in great condition. Like, yeah, we know what happens with special sets. You know, like if by this point you're not buying the Japanese special sets now, you know, don't wait 3 years and then come back to V-Star Universe and be like, I should have bought it. Okay, so we got the beautiful Suicune, incredible Luminion. Picked up 2 more of the Drapion Yukamori special art. I mean, just like, you cannot go wrong with the Yukamori special art. Incredible stuff. And then to finish it off, 3 more of the Hoopa V Okacheke art. Same artist that did the VMAX Flareon lottery promo in Japan. In English, it was a box promo. So yeah, just really, really nice stuff. More special arts. Love the special arts. We'll buy them whenever I can. And yeah, these are super cheap. You know, you're paying under $10 for most of these. Suicune's definitely more expensive. But yeah, Luminion, the Drapions, the Hoopas, again, under $10 for V special art. Where like you look at the rest of the Sword and Shield era, and that's not what you're paying for a special art. I'd be hard pressed to find any special art that's less than $10 from a regular set. Maybe like the Haunch Crow. Maybe that's less than $10, or maybe that's like 12. Not sure. All right, another EX card, if I can fish it out of the packaging here. Dusclops EX is another one from the Quick Construction starter packs. Really, really nice. Condition on this one, looking pretty darn clean as well. Maybe some tiny dots of edge wear, but yeah, getting any one of these old EX cards in close to mint condition is a real achievement. So I'm very, very happy about that. Next up, I'm really happy about this one. If I can... Oh, is this taped? Yeah, it is taped. They taped over the... Did they? Yes, they did. Oh, no, maybe? Yes, they did tape it. Oh my goodness, okay. Well, we'll just cut it out. We'll cut it out of the team bag here. But Galarian Zapdos V special art from S5A. This is the last one that I need. I have the Galarian Moltres and Articuno special arts in PSA 10, but I do not have the Galarian Zapdos, so I was hoping that this would be in good enough condition for PSA grading. The centering looks good. Let's check the back. Looking pretty darn clean. That's what we like to see on these cards. Again, from 2021. Getting a little old there. Again, not necessarily old in terms of like value is going to go up. I think the value on this has been pretty steady from where it settled. But it's just getting to that point where it's harder to just buy one blindly off of a Japanese marketplace and have it turn out to be in good gradable condition. You have to start digging more, you gotta start waiting, you know. That's kind of, at least for me, that's like, you know, one of the thresholds is after a couple of years, it does start to get harder to find cards just like randomly. Just like buy it. You can assume if you buy it from a card shop or if you buy it from Mercari or Yahoo or something, you just assume that it's going to be mint. Certainly stuff like the GXs. Oh my goodness, this. Okay. Stuff like the GXs, you can't do that anymore, right? You can't just assume when you buy a GX full art or hyper rare from a card shop or from Yahoo that it's just going to be in mint condition. Yes, is that in the sleeve? Nope. Well, here's an example of me getting torched. You can see those 2 dents right there. This card was described as being in mint condition, but looks like it's got some dirt on Camera Up's nose. We got 2 dents right on Camera Up there. Yeah, back looks pretty good, but yeah, it's just that those little dents, that's gonna knock you down. So like I said, once those cards get older, you can't just blindly buy them. I thought that was gonna be mint, but my goodness, this card looks like it's sandwiched between 2 sleeves and taped. Oh my god, that's gonna be horrific to try to extract. I'm not even gonna try. This was a cheap card, a Rayquaza EX Korokoro promo. Looks to be in mint condition. Whether or not it's still going to be in mint condition after I attempt to extract it, yeah, like I'll try to show you here. There are 2 sleeves. The card is unsleeved between the 2 sleeves, and the sleeves are taped together. So sometimes I feel like, again, this is what I mentioned with Japanese packaging, it's hit or miss. You either get something that's, been packed by someone who spent 2 hours trying to ensure that the card could go through a hurricane and would come out the other side unharmed, or you've got someone who does that, which you really cannot justify in any way. Yeah, so next up, I picked up these 2, the shiny Zacian and shiny Zamazenta Vs. These are from a deck box thing. Pretty interesting. They're in the style of like the Shiny Star V, pretty much, but they came in a deck box. This kind of annoyed me, was that I purchased these from a card shop, and in my card shop order, like, I fully went through and checked out. Zamazenta is a print line, but I don't even know if I'd grade these. I fully went through, I checked out, and in my cart was a no rarity Squirtle. I thought, okay, I'll throw these, other cards in just so that I, get something in addition to the no rarity Squirtle, which was pretty well priced. But then when they sent me the stuff, they only sent me these. They canceled the no rarity Squirtle order. They obviously refunded me my money, which I was happy about, but I wouldn't have bought the other cards if I didn't get the no rarity Squirtle as well. I definitely overpaid once you factor in shipping and everything. But such is the name of the game. You win some, you lose some. That's how these card shop orders go sometimes. So final order here. Let's see. We got, yeah. So I picked out a bunch of these. So I saw a bunch of these Delta Species cards up. The regular Ditto from Delta Species. I love these Yukamori Dittos that are done as other Pokemon, and non-holo cards are getting big now, so might as well pick this up. $6. So I did that, and then I got a bunch of Delta Species cards, and you're gonna see you're gonna see why Dragon Frontiers 10s are so expensive and why it's so hard to get good Dragon Frontiers cards. So first up, we got a Credilli first edition. This is from Holland Phantom. This one actually looks pretty clean. Yeah, that scores a 10. These are expensive now, these Delta Holos. That scores a 10. Oh, right there, dent. Hate to see it. Clean card otherwise, messed up by a dent. Yeah, so I saw these cards listed. They were all listed as being in like good condition. So you can see I paid 2,000 yen each for, let me pull all of them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of this Nidoking, because it is nearly impossible to get in good condition. And let's just run through them real quick, right? So horribly off-center, left to right, and top to bottom, really. I'll take the other cards out just so you can really see how horrible off-center that is. Horribly off-center, left to right. Yep, same thing. Even like just, yeah, horrific. Let's see, now our third one is, yes, that's horribly off-center, left to right. Yes. Our next one, yes, that is also horribly off-center, left to right. These are not the same card. I'm picking up new cards each time out of the six copies of these. Yep, horribly off-center, left to right, and top to bottom. Just disgusting centering. And the last one, well, it's a horribly off-center, left to right, and top to bottom. Tilted as well, really, really bad. Got a pincer. Again, disgusting centering. These are all first edition. Like, look at that bottom border on this card. That is just absurd. Yeah, and the condition on these cards, not too bad. Let's we'll look at the backs of these cards. You know, this is, again, this is what I talk about these cards, because these Japanese card chips, they don't factor in centering, right? So this Nidoking, that's pretty mint. That's pretty mint, let me tell you. That's mint. That's mint. That's pretty mint. Maybe a couple dings. Yeah, that's pretty mint as well. I think this pincer, yep, that had some dings on the bottom there, right there. But other than that, right, let's see. We got 6 relatively mint condition copies of Nidoking from EX Dragon Frontiers, right? You'd think that when you buy 6 mint condition copies of a card, you'd get 1 that's well centered. Nope. That's what first edition Dragon Frontiers is, right? So when you see those PSA 10 holos from first edition Dragon Frontiers, when you see those PSA 10 EXs, this is what's normal, right? You know, normally, and I bought these cards all sight unseen, so I didn't have any idea of the centering. I figured if I bought 6, maybe one would have good centering, but it doesn't. And again, that's just the game you play with this stuff. You win some, you lose some. Last card here, this is an Omastar. Perhaps the Omastar can salvage this package for us. Hey, that looks pretty good. Nice. So we'll end it on a high note there with a nice Omastar. I don't actually think I have this in a PSA 10, so maybe eventually this will come back in a PSA 10 grade and kind of make up for all of the trash that we got with the bad centering. So we got a lot of awesome stuff in this submission, from the Shinies to the special arts to the EXs to V-Star Universe to all the way back. Those out there, pretty much, I left them all behind, to these shiny cards. So, really, really nice. Beautiful mail day. Awesome. So, thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and stick around for more videos.